Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. Before I get going, I want to say Happy Father's Day. It's early, it's tomorrow, but just in case I don't do a video tomorrow, I don't know what my family has in store for my crazy schedule. But Happy Father's Day to each and every single father out there, and to all the mothers who had to be fathers as well. All right, let's get into what I want to tell you real quick today, and that is you are having a huge effect. I have spoken with people on Capitol Hill over the last couple weeks, and the amount of pressure being put on these senators, specifically what they're now being called the Gang of 20, the 20 anti-American, unconstitutional senators who are trying to negotiate away our rights. The amount of pressure they are receiving from their constituents about passing gun control is phenomenal, to the point where the deal, remember how fast it was rushing to a precipice? It has crumbled and is falling apart and is now on life support. And I am told by numerous avenues it is because of the pressure being put on these clowns, especially those who are up for re-election this year in the midterms. I will show you real quick proof of this. John Cornyn, the senator of Texas, who is spearheading all of the negotiations on the Republican side, the Rhino side, he returned back home to Texas, and yesterday, Friday, he spoke at the Texas GOP convention, and it did not go well for him. He was booed throughout his entire speech, and he was booed off the stage.
To appeasement of tyrants and dictators. So let's take our country back, starting with Congress in November. Thank you. God bless you. May God continue to bless our great state. So let's take our country back, starting with Congress in November. Thank you, God bless you, and may God continue to bless our great state of Texas.
Now, what Cornyn was trying to do was to placate to his followers, to say, please love me, look what I've done to save the Constitution, by saying several times that he kept Biden's wish list off the table, his gun-grabbing wish list. Like that one clown has that much power. You didn't, ass clown. In fact, what really happened is, in this negotiation process, these senators knew that if we add this assault weapon ban, we're not going to get the 60, and we have 60 if we stay to this. And that's why a lot of the crazy demands from the anti-gunners, including Republicans, weren't added to this framework deal. Now, I told you the hardest part was going to be getting the bill written down and still being agreed upon by at least 60 senators, and that looks to be in severe jeopardy right now, because what happened to Cornyn is happening to other senators whose names are on this the Gang of 20, and it's not going well for this gun control deal. Now, the big picture is that's good. We want this to fall apart. But the even bigger picture for the state of the union, is these people who have shown that they will take action against our rights, our individual liberties, because of emotion, in order to get votes and keep a job, should all be primaried out of their friggin' jobs. And that comes to you, the viewers, you, the residents of these states where these people have been employed. So keep up the pressure. I'm going to read you a couple quick quotes of what Cornyn said, and then something that he retweeted after he was booed off stage that is very telling. So Cornyn's speech lasted about 14 minutes, and he said, "I will not, under any circumstances, support new restrictions for law-abiding citizens. The framework that we are working on is consistent with that red line." Except he wanted red flags and funding to bribe states to violate your rights. How is that consistent with that red line? It's not. Now, this tweet here by Scott Braddock, you can see what John Cornyn was saying to several people immediately after coming off stage. And he even retweeted this on his official Twitter. He said, "I've never given in to mobs, and I'm not starting today." So you, the people who are standing for your rights, he considers you a mob, and that's what politics is really about nowadays. If you go against the agenda, if you go against their plan for this country, you are the problem. You're the domestic terrorist, not them, who want to fundamentally change the structure of what this country is and how it operates. They want to change the Constitution so damn bad, except the process that was laid out by the Founding Fathers takes a lot of time, and it's made that way for a reason, so that it's not changed on a whim or on emotion. They know that they can't defeat the Constitution, and it's killing them inside. So congratulations to everybody who's been calling and emailing and going to office hours and hitting them on their social media. Do not stop. One more thing before I let you go to make you smile. The Republican Party of Texas's Platform Committee yesterday unanimously approved a resolution condemning the compromise package that U.S. Senator John Cornyn crafted unilaterally with his Democrat colleagues to impose new gun control laws. And here is the resolution. The resolution against the Gang of 20 gun control bill. Whereas those under 21 are most likely to be victims of violent crime and thus most likely to need to defend themselves. Whereas red flag laws violate one's right to due process and are a pre-crime punishment of people not adjudicated guilty. Whereas waiting periods on gun purchases harm those who need to acquire the means of self-defense in emergencies such as riots. Whereas all gun control is a violation of the Second Amendment and our God-given rights. We reject the so-called bipartisan gun agreement, and we rebuke Senators John Cornyn, Texas, Tom Tillis, North Carolina, Roy Blunt, Missouri, Bill Cassidy, Louisiana, Susan Collins, Maine, Lindsey Graham, South Carolina, Rob Portman, Ohio, Mitt Romney, Utah, and Pat Toomey, Pennsylvania. And those are the 10 Republicans who have agreed to the framework of this gun control discussion. Again, they're still at it. They're going to meet tomorrow. And before Cornyn stormed out of there Thursday, upset because they couldn't come to an agreement, there were several agreements made in the last 2 hours. Several. And they're going to be pushing again tomorrow. Now, they have a self-imposed deadline. They want to get it voted on this week in the Senate, so go to the House, and that's not going to go well either because AOC is saying that all gun control is racist. And, you know, on this one, I agree with AOC. But it's not dead, guys and gals. So make no mistake, it's not dead. They have until the end of the term. The end of this Congress's term is January 3rd of 2023. So they have plenty of time. They just wanted to get it done before their break. But that doesn't mean that they won't use another incident to yank on the heartstrings of others to really drive this home. So with that, I ask you to please keep the pressure on these clowns and let them know that they work for you, not the other way around. And until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe, because these senators aren't going to keep you safe. Neither are the police, who are just minutes away when seconds count. Thank you so much for all of your support. Please hit the subscribe button down below if you would like to join this growing freedom family, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.